Sweeten your life, guys. My name is Jacob from FINEIGHT, and we will talk about the possibility of sugar long trade. Well, as I mentioned, we have a big potential to go to long because of the commercials, the insiders, and there is some indicator in TradingView called COT, the commitment of traders. So you can measure the activity of commercials, of insiders. And in this case, you can see if this line is rising, then the insiders are increasing their positions. I often explain that uh, you are looking for opportunity that, for example, they are buying higher prices or they are selling lower prices, the insiders. But in this case, we have lower prices and insiders increase their long positions. Well, it's very hard to find the bottom or the high of the market. It's very hard. It's like trying to catch a knife. But in this case, there is one interesting thing. If you look at the volume profile, this is very big value area. Look very big from around price 10 to let's say 20. And what's really interesting that now we are at the bottom, at the edge of the value area. So market will have a problem to go away from the value area. So that's the reason why I like these trades, because it's not my, let's say, lovely pattern because they are buying lower prices and I want to see that they are buying higher prices because they believe that the price will go immediately higher and for example to 100. But in this case I love the support level in which we are now. So it's the value area, the edge of value area, and what's really interesting is the rejection. It's the confirmation for my thought that market have a problem to go lower. Because this green bar opened, tried to go lower, but in 1 week almost immediately end up again in the value area. So this is very nice and fast rejection, and you also have some buying there, very big wick there. So it means that nobody wanted to trade lower prices. So let's say that I have confirmation here. Just one green bar, guys, just one green bar tells me that I have confirmation for my long trade. But I don't want to rush into it. It's much better to wait until I see some price action pattern. And in this case I have it. 1, 2, 3 pattern. Yes, it's inside, but on daily chart we'll switch to that. You will see very nice 1, 2, 3 pattern. And that's what I'm looking for. 1, 2, 3 pattern at the edge of value area. Commercials increase their positions. It's not a typical trade, but it has a big potential because after this fast drop, market will have a tendency or will try to fill those areas because it's a broken structure. Okay, market wants to fill areas that were traded very quickly. And in this case, it's a magnet for the market. And I have a very nice support because of the value area. So where is my first profit target? Well, at the point of control. Why? It's the fairest price. Many traders opened and closed their positions there. So that's the reason why I want to put my profit target over there. My stop loss will be below this bar, or maybe a little bit higher. Let's say here. Okay, below the body of the candle. Because if we go lower, market will go really down, and it will confirm that insiders were on the wrong side. But in this case, if we see some momentum, at least a point of control, it will be a very good trade. At least we will earn, let's say, our stop loss. The second profit target will be near the trend line, because this is a very strong trend line from a weekly chart, because I've connected 2 points that are too far away. So there is very big distance between those 2 points. So the second profit target will be below the trend line. Okay, to sum it up before we switch to daily chart, we have very nice value area. Market spent there many years in that value area because we are on a weekly chart. Now we are at the edge of the value area at the bottom. We have one, two, let's say three. We have a triple bottom here, and we have so a weak structure above the market. Uh, Prices were traded very quickly, so it's a magnet for the market. We have a point of control, another magnet for the market, and as we mentioned many times before, value area, the border, the edge of value area is very strong support level. Now we had nice rejection, very nice pin bar here. The market opened and there was a rejection. You can see the wick in that candle, and it closed in the middle, or sorry, not in the middle, but again in the value area. So now we have to wait for some confirmation, and of course insiders increase their positions. So that's a weekly concept of the trade. We'll switch to daily chart and we'll see, and look what's there. And that's what I really like, okay guys, because you can draw some minor trend line here, for example this one. And look what happened. Market tried to go lower, but again, almost immediately end up again in the value area. And now we see some lazy downtrend, lazy pullback. So your buy stop can be here above this high, and stop loss can be below the point number 3. Again, profit target at the point of control. First, let's say 50% of position, and the second at the trend line. So that's the sugar trade, guys. Very nice setup, and I'll wait for 1 to 3 pattern. I hope it will be completed. So thank you for your attention, guys, and have a good trading.